Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Welcome back, welcome back. My name is John Megacycle. This is another episode of Rukbat 3 on Utopia, the creation of a new nation. It's been a long time since I picked this up, but I've gotten some requests for more episodes, so I am more than happy to oblige in this Super Nintendo classic. Absolutely one of my favorite strategy games, bar none. I think I did my trading to close out May already. Oh yeah, there wasn't really anything worthwhile here. I will not sell weapons. I want to see if I can actually make tanks. Now, even if you click on the tank yard, there's really nothing that it tells you. Like, it's not like each tank requires 2 ore and 10 weapons or something. There's quite literally nothing. Until what'll happen is at the end of the month, or the beginning of the month, or however you want to think of it, we'll get a friendly little notification that says, hey, if you want me to make tanks, I need tank stuff to make tanks, so why don't you give me more tank stuff so I can make tank things, okay? This is Tank Commander being a tank. You know, there's nothing, yeah, it doesn't help. Aside from that, like, there's no real hard numbers that say very simply what is required. Solar eclipse is now over, thank you. I meant to mention that the very second I saved my game and paused it, blockage of the sun. Yes, sell food for 20. Very good. That's some clean living money right there. I'm not going to buy any more gems. I'm not going to sell weapons, even though weapons are now substantially more worth than what we paid for them. I think there's a power plant over there. There's a turret there. Wouldn't mind a turret here. Again, I just want maybe 2 more sprinkled within the core of our base. I don't want to lose anything. Now, these tank yards are very much exactly the same as any other industry. We need to wait until the people are trained, hired, whatever. There you go. Tank yard. Oh, 7. That jumped up pretty quick. It looks like workshop, lab, and security is maxed out at 20. So 10 per structure. So we'll get another hospital, we'll get another lab, we'll get like 4 more workshops. I want to make sure we have more than enough workshops. This is also a balancing act because we need to make super careful that we don't unbalance it by filling our workforce full of laborers and we don't have enough for doctors or farmers or something like that. So with the birth rate high, that's going to give us a lot of good work potential, but we need to be really careful. Of course, I need to keep an eye on housing and all that other fun stuff. I'm hoping we get a breakthrough scientifically fairly soonish. Compression tech is probably the next thing we will come to. That's going to take care of that for a long time. We get 2 more hospitals. I don't build a ton of hospitals, especially in the first few years. They are expensive. Oh, actually, we haven't hit our max there. So let's see. Another security. Oh, thank goodness. Food has been good. These prices have been just killer. I won't sell gems. I don't want to buy weapons. I don't want to buy tech either. How are we on food? I know I built another air facility. I need another power plant really soonish. I always like to be well above my power usage at all times. That'll have to wait. Oh, I do want to build 1 more hospital. Away from those hospitals because meteor strikes can happen and those suck. And then 2 more security, and then power, food, housing. I didn't check housing. We're probably at like 80% now. 74. Yep, that's gonna be done in like 3 months. We're gonna be at 100+%. I want to make sure we have more than enough housing. How come I'm not seeing any tanks? Oh, attack warning. I must actually need ore in order to build tanks. I didn't know if it was just weapons or just ore or what. So maybe I'll buy some ore, see what happens. It's in the east, right? That's cardinal direction east. There. Okay. Now I know. I knew that was with ships. With ships, you choose which ship you want to buy or purchase or make or whatever. Manufacture, I guess, is the more accurate phrase for it. So for ships specifically, it tells you how much ore/weapons. Hey, destroy hazardous waste. Your industry is now cleaner. That's the kind of stuff I like, because after that, we should get the pressurization tech. Dang it. Ah, there's no there's no supply of 21. That'll give me what? 2,000? Yeah, that's worth it. Because I think I'm running low on storage. I have 3,000 capacity? Yes, I have 3,000 capacity for storage. That's fine by me. 2 more security. Nope, come on, 2 more. And another store. Oh no, housing. Housing is more important than anything else right now. An accident at a flux pod has caused some stored power to be lost. I don't care. You store 20 power. If you store 20,000 power, I would be far more concerned. But you don't. You don't. You store Bupkis power. Next. Oh, we're stuck. I want to build a power plant because that takes forever to get built, like 80 days or something ridiculous. I want to build turrets. I want to build more housing. So we'll see at the end of August. I know you're not going to produce me anything I want for Christmas because I forgot about ore. You know, if you had to turn the ore into steel, that would make way more sense. But I understand you can only have really so many processes in place to make the game fun, you know? You can't make the game uber complex and expect new people to have fun with it. New gamers and such. There's nothing I can buy or sell that makes any of that worthwhile. Yep, housing. Housing is now. Oh, I was already on it. Dang nabbits. There's that. And we're going to build another turret somewhere. I don't know where. Probably south side over here. Oh, there it is. Get it. Okay. That was close-ish, I guess. I don't know. How about there? And then I can expand out there some more. Key thing about this game is to keep your tech budget up. Always keep researching. There's a lot of research to be done in this game, and you can't control it other than build labs, throw money at the grant, rinse, repeat, really. I mean, you can't just buy tech. Oop, something just exploded. Please not my... Nope. Oh, gosh, what was that? Was that a power plant? Yep, that was a... Oh, freaking... Great. I can't wait to go offline. You guys are tougher than I remember. 70 days. I'm gonna be hemorrhaging energy for 2 months. Okay, I'm gonna build this like over here away from the combat zone. Oh. How did I not fall offline? Oh, I must have solar. Oh, an eclipse would kill me right now. That's enough for a power plant. Sell at 14, that's not bad. Considering I'm not getting any ore at all. This is... I wanted to rush my opponent. This is infuriating. Sell it down. There. Power plant and a turret. Works for me. Or, more accurately, power plant and 3 houses. Power plant and 3 houses. Yep. Sounds good. Yep. I will be offline next month. We're good on everything else, though. Air is one of those things that's really, really touchy, considering you only have one structure that produces air, and it takes a while to be built. I know, housing right next to my power, right? I'm a real genius. I want another power plant, more turrets. While we're doing all this infrastructure rebuild, though, the good thing is our industry should be blossoming. We built another security. We built another 2 securities up here. We built another 4 workshops, another hospital. Like, we're not slowing down our growth at all. And another power plant pretty much the very second I can afford it, because that's going to take forever for it to be built. And then a few more turrets, and then we can see where we're at. I know. Change the market so I could buy some ore. Or I'll be mad. Rah, 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 rah. I know, I make a very convincing angry guy, don't I? Please let me trade. My command center's still online. I should be able to trade. Oh, thank goodness. And of course, nothing to trade. At 18... That's not gonna get me enough to do anything. Oh, I could buy a little ore. There we go. Make me some tanks now. Oh, I could have sold some tech. Dang it! That's okay. Compressed fuel tank. There we go. Too bad you haven't given me an opportunity to buy any more fuel. Duh. That's okay. Whatever. Bang, 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 bang. That was just the scariest thing to hear. Now, do tanks crap out immediately? They do not. Okay, fair enough. Power is another thing I like having spread out a bunch, considering how, well... okay, well, we have hospitals. I'm just going to have to let that sit. More importantly, I kind of want my budget back into science. Science is important. Let's see how much money I'm getting from taxation. Not quite a power plant, but that's okay. Sell gems at 22. What the heck happened to the prices? Holy genius. What, a turret and a house, I guess? I don't want to falter on anything, especially like defenses and stuff. Where's that other turret? How about like... there. Build it like a little bit of a network. It's not quite the wall I'm accustomed to, but that's okay. We'll get there. I'm not worried. Oh, science. I forgot about science again. Dang it. Okay. Science and then power. Oh, good. There's a crap ton of them now. Earth demands 5 scientists. No. Go away. Find me all $73. I need those scientists. Ooh, tanks. Build more tanks. What do we till I have? Hey, something got that sucker. Good. Hey, those tanks are paying off. That tank. That one tank. If only you could veteranize units. Hey, there's a second one. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Makes me feel pretty good, not gonna lie. Having at least a meager military. Oh, someone get this guy. Someone get this guy. He's squirrely. Ooh, turret got him? Did you hear that sound? Sweet, juicy power. Sweet, juicy power. I will sell all the tech. Thank you. I don't want to buy weapons. I do want to buy gems with how cheap they are. Buy fuel for 2? Let's buy fuel for 2. That's a good price right there. I don't have enough for squat, so let's get 2 hydroponics. We must be close on food. Yeah, I was dead on saying we were close on food. Okay. And how are we on this? I'm gonna change that to low, maybe? Hey, fuel detector! Hot diggity daffodil. There you go. There's the research I was talking about. Fuel processing. Single chemical facility costs 8,500? Question mark? If memory serves correctly? Usually doesn't. Let's say for argument that it does serve. That's an expensive infrastructure. Mine's cost 5,000. Oh, 8,200. I was close. You can give me close, right? I was close. I'll take close. Close is fine. I'm not a greedy man. Close is okay. Ugh. 2 years have come and gone. We are on year 3 so far. Rukbar 3? Rukbar? Rukbar 3? Oh, what's going on? Tanks? Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's not an armada. It's not a fleet, but we're getting there. How are we here? I just built 3 more hydroponics. I want another power plant. Oh, wait, what? You're using more ore than you're producing? I'm not producing any, buddy. Okay. The housing or whatever I built has delayed that a little bit, but if you saw the numbers, we're almost consuming an individual household every single month with population. That's good. We need to ramp it up, especially in this early game. Sell it. Even for 1, just sell it. I don't care. Sell ore. No, I need to buy ore. So it's like, what, maybe 15 ore per tank or something? That's not terrible. That's a good price to sell weapons. I need to buy ore, I need to sell fuel and food. That's what has to happen for me to start to make budgetary needs met. Here's another 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. Cool, my 3 hydroponics just came online. Next month we're going to concentrate on another power plant. And then we're going to see where the rest of the needs are. Maybe some more security? Temporary fault caused a halt in trading. That message will almost always show up in the middle of a month. So it's really good that we do our trading right when we're able to, because we'll never lose a month. In the middle of March, somewhere it'll say, the computers have been fixed. You can now resume trading, but why in the crap it takes a full month to fix a computer system? Did you try turning it off and on again? Probably not. Probably not. Alright, more housing is being constructed. They blew up, what, the 1 power plant in 1 house, and I got all willy-nilly about it? So you'll see, in about a second here or so, middle of March I'd say, it'll say, the computers have been fixed and you can trade again. It's really important also to know where the aliens are coming from. We figured out they were coming out from the east. It's good, I can build more of my defenses, my tanks, that's why my tanks are over there. You know, they're cheap and they kind of suck, but I'll take them. They're better than nothing. Earth demands 5 scientists. No, I'll accept the fine. I desperately need all my scientists right now. Later on, take them. Right now, no thanks. There you go. See? Right about the Ides of March right there. Not exactly, but close. Sell food regardless of price. Awesome, there's more ore. I'll take it. Yep, that's fine. That's totally fine. Gems at 19. What happened to the gems market? It like completely fell apart. Anyway. This should be a straight-ish shot to the enemy. Yeah, pretty close. I'm gonna wait till I have a dozen? I don't know. Maybe a dozen? I want to have a bunch of tanks, that's for sure. Aha, can build another power plant. Let's see how we do on the trading floor today. Hey, look at that. I bought it at 2. I'm going to sell it at 8. That was a worthwhile investment. No, I'm not selling ore. I'm not buying gems at 28. Why not? I'll buy gems at 28. I'm not selling weapons. I will sell all the tech you would ever like me to sell you. Cool. That's a power plant. It's a power plant easily. And then we're going to start looking into other infrastructure projects that we need to invest in. I know I've already got one building. They take so darn long. The bigger idea is to always have like 1 building or something. That takes care of my tech budget. Workshops, hospitals, labs, security, everything's maxed out. Which isn't a bad thing. How many loose people do I have? 288? Oh yeah. That is plenty good. I can start building a bunch of stuff. I always like to emphasize my industry first. We've got a good amount of hospitals. I want workshops, security, labs, hospitals, I think in that order. Workshops give people places to work so they can make money. Security to make sure that the workers can come and leave work on time. Then hospitals and labs, I guess interchangeably. I want to make sure people are taken care of. I'm sure I'm thwarting a crap ton of damage with not only just the turrets, but also those tanks. I'm pretty happy we started up early with that. Ooh. Bunch of something's going on. 1, 2, 3. That's good for growth. Eclipse. Thank goodness gracious I've got power plants coming online. One of those should be done pretty soonish. Gems at 37. No thanks. No thanks. Oh, I should have waited. It's 10. I will buy ore at 3. There we go. Three's a fair price. I almost want to just get rid of these stupid things. Those gems. Another living quarters, if we can. That's something I need to stay on top of on the quick. Alright, I count 6 tanks right now. I'm still hoping for my dozen, and then I'll charge them in. That'd be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Was it 6 or 7? There, power plant came online. 6 or 7? 3, 6. No, I counted 6. Sorry. I was like, am I losing my nuggets over here? Probably, but... Okay. We have more places to work. We have more places to live. Security's important. Yay! Pollution control! That's always the kicker, is if after the solar eclipse, if you're still online, that means you're actually doing it right. Yeah, so I built way more workshops. So that's good. Ah, yes, food for sale. Or food for me to sell? Whatever. You know what I mean. Sell tech, absolutely. I'm gonna need another storeroom pretty soonish. So 1, 2, 3. Plenty of growth there. The security sector is always something I want to stay up on. Riots, theft, arson, disorderly conduct, destruction of property. These are things that can happen if you don't have proper security. Now, I don't want police state level security, but I want to make sure everyone feels safe at home. I want to make sure people are comfortable in their own homes. Everyone has a right to go home at the end of the day and relax and feel safe. That's the key. And that's what I want to feel too. But you get death threats and crap if you don't keep that quality of life high and the security high. And like I said before, you throw down 20 security buildings and think it's going to be okay next month. Oh no. You got some bad times coming your way, my friend. Okay, after this month, I'm going to drop a hospital. And then I want to see how we're doing on people storage. Why do I keep calling it people storage? It's housing. There, security just got finished. People storage. Are the workshops already maxed out at 80? That doesn't seem right. Labs. Food! I am not selling ore at 1. You must think I'm high. I'm also not buying tech when I'm mass producing it hand over frickin' fist. Okay, labs. I want 2 more labs. Where are the labs? You're 5,000 a pop. You also take an ungodly amount of time to finish. Okay, well, I'll get 2 more of you online. That should make me pretty happy. I count 5, 6, 7, 8. How does this work again? There we go. Marker 5. And I want all 8 tanks to go to marker 5. Go for it. There we go, and they'll do a fun little tanky dance of tanks. It doesn't help when they're all going different directions. There we go. Nope, almost. There we are. Why do they... Okay, hang on. Almost. They'll come to eventually. It's amazing when it's quite literally a swarm of them. Like, it is a mess, but also a delight to behold. Second lab. That's good to me. Let's beef that up a little bit there. I do want to get back on the spying grant, but throwing away 5,000 monies that frequently is not helpful. Okay. Let's take a gander at how we are on population. Bad. I need to change that to medium. I can't keep up. I need to start concentrating on defensive budgets, and I can't do defense and infrastructure properly at the same time. Yeah, when the population really runs amok on you, I mean, it gets to be a real decision. Do you pay for more defenses to make sure your current population is taken care of, or make sure your new population has a place to work? There we go. They're all swarming in the right direction. I held my breath for a second because I wasn't sure. Awesome. And we're making a good amount of ka-ching. You also notice the quality of life has only dipped below 40% once or twice. Not very long. But, yeah, I like it above 40. I'm not selling ore for 1. Sorry. None of that crap looks good. None of that looks appetizing at all. Pretty soon here, I'm going to be very interested in expanding my industry, meaning fuel. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you can do it. 5, 6. That's good. How are we on production of air? Bad. Power we're okay on. Bad on food too. Oh, craps. Well, I'm glad I turned the population control down a little bit. So, a couple of food. No, go away. Take the $100. I need these tanks. Earth, you're so needy. Quit being so needy, dude. Send it to there. Thank you. 10 is good. I want to send 10. You. Alien. All 10 tanks. Go. Now what these guys will do is they'll just move to the edge of the map and just disappear. And that's how you know they've left. Now, realistically, I don't really build tanks until I get hover tanks. Those are far more fun. But either way. Tanks are sent. Let's pad up some of our funding. I'm not selling ore for 2. Weapons for 24 is very tempting to sell, but no thank you. Also, why in the crap is the economy on this planet so stingy? I mean, we've had some good food months. Don't get me wrong. This is not me complaining. We've had some really good food months. Yes, long distance radar. Awesome. That's good to hear. Good to see, good to hear. There's that. I will want 2 more air facilities, more hydro, more food. We got a lot of infrastructure to build up here until I'm really going to be working on building a chemical industry. Oh, fuel is the other thing. Oh no, fuel's the only thing. Duh. Cool, housing is already intact. We're looking pretty good. Another air, 3 more food, power plant. We should be doing okay after that, I think. Oh yeah, we're making a good amount in taxation now. I'm happy with that. I could almost go life support and power, can't I? Oh, almost. That's good. That should take care of that for quite a while. You guys are just eating through my budget. Like, every month. Which is good. Progress is being made, but still, holy crap. Yes! Thank you. Food sales. I'm not selling that. I am selling all my tech. Awesome. That's like a whole nother paycheck right there. Nope, I'm good. I am super good. Okay. So I have 800 air that's being constructed now. Food. I'll build a few more of those. I'm good on power, actually. Which is awesome to say and hear out loud. What's next? Oh, let's check housing. Good. We're, housing, you get 50 capacity per building. So actually, I'm eating through one facility every month. I'm thinking we're good for about 9 months or so. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and we have 90 workers, right? 90 laborers or whatever they're called. Workshops, yep. So workshops are full up again. Certainly something I don't mind building a crap ton of. I want to make sure my peoples have an income and a method to spend said income, or at least, you know, get enough money to afford nice things. I like to make sure my people are well taken care of. Our assault on the city was largely unsuccessful. Many key buildings were destroyed. Oh, whoa, sorry, I read that wrong. Our assault on the city was largely successful. Many key buildings were destroyed, and the city appears to be in the midst of chaos. Some of our units were destroyed, but not a dramatic number. That's actually awesome. We're at the end of year 3. I've already committed an attack, and it was registered as effective. That's awesome. How many tanks do I have now? Just the 2? Ugh. I got excited. I was hoping we'd have another wave ready to send in. That's okay. I am not crying, not complaining. Any hit is a good hit. Critical or successful or whatever. I'm happy with it. So, let's just do this a little. I want to make sure that is just fat set. Sell the food. I would like to buy more weapons if I could. Okay, what's next? Workshops. What else is full up? Security's full up. I could use another lab, another hospital, but that's kind of all I want to deal with. Oh, space moss converter. A new industrial complex allows you to extract air from natural space moss. You must build on space moss. Now, dollar for dollar, I think the actual air facility just does better. So this is 7,000. It produces 400 oxygen. This is 3,000. It produces 100 oxygen. So do the math here. 2 of these is I mean, half as effective as this. This takes up less. They take up the same room, 2x2, and it would be a 2x2 to produce the same amount of air. But this is much more expensive, the space moss converters. But the cool thing is you can't build on space moss. You can't use it. You can't do anything with it. This at least allows you to do something with it. So that's at least a cool thing, you know? That's at least a nicety. I'm gonna build a radar just in the middle of nowhere. Okay, well, where's the flux pod? There it is. And a flux pod. I do want to see if there's any ore out there. Yeah, that was a pretty good shot, actually. Because we have no knowledge back there, so that's good to me. Okay, this is the area where I'm going to be getting my fuel. Ore is more important to me right now, though. You don't need fuel for tanks. Not at all. You just need the metals, or the ores really, and the weapons, and that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna move these tanks over here. I'm gonna pause the game right in the middle of December. We've done our trading, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we have. Things move kind of quick now that we're getting to some of the later months. We're almost at the end of year 3 in Utopia, creation of a new nation. So we're being more interactive with the game. We're not waiting for so much stuff. So that being said, I'm going to call this an episode. Thank you all for joining me. This is episode 2 of Rukbat 3. Rukbat? I'll get back to you on that. Anyway, thank you for joining me. My name is John Megacycle, and I'll catch you next time.